Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. Today we're going to do a new mod map tour of Purbeck Valley Farm. If this is what you're looking for, then please stay tuned. Alright folks, as mentioned, today we're going to look at Purbeck Valley Farm. Now I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Purbeck, could be wrong. Purbeck sounds more right, but anyhow, in the ModHub, it says, welcome to Purbeck Valley Farm based on the area of Dorset, South UK, with the view of Corfe Castle in the distance. 4 farms, arable grain, a dairy, sheep and chickens, and piggery. Custom ground textures, animals are built into the map. Multiple sell points, pubs, industrial park, 81 fields ranging from large to small. Grass and arable fields are included in that. Multiple forest, sawmill, large BGA, stock market, and a trade. Lighting adjustments. This is currently for all platforms, according to the ModHub. This is 352.12 megabytes. It is by TomX55. That's TOMMX55. Yeah, so let's jump into it. We're in new farmer mode. I don't have seasons turned on. We'll still pull in some snow at the end. So this is what you're looking at when you come into the game in new farmer mode. So yeah, let's just hop in and look at the map. So here we are. We're up here. What you start off with is a significant chunk of land, and let's make sure we don't own anything else around here. The BGA is right over in this section, it looks like. Yeah, so if that's the BGA, to buy that in those 2 fields, 740,000. So getting the hold of the BGA is going to set you back a little bit. But anyway, you start with 4241. This section here, you start with the cow pasture here. You start with this section, which is 60, 61, 62, and 36, and you have 35. So 191, 599, and then this whole section up here is 189. So you have close to $1 million in land, which is awesome. If we go out of that, cow pasture up here, this is another one of the farms over here. So it's this section right here, which you could buy for 475, so you could sell off a couple of your chunks if you wanted to go for that. It has the sheep and chickens, as well as there's a fuel station in both of these farms here. Down here we have a sheep pasture. Over here we have a pig enclosure, animal dealer, fisherman pub, sawmill. And this section on the outside is not playable, so just be aware of that, or it's not buyable. How about that? Down here we have the Gateway Industrial Park. We have another fuel point. We have lots of fuel points in this map, so you're never going to be worried about fuel. Yeah, so the shop is down there. And again, over here next to the biogas plant, we have the spinnery and the barn sell points. Nothing up here in this corner. This, I'm assuming, is going to be a forestry area. We'll go take a look at that. That looks like it might be just a placeable area, which I do love when you do that. So you can kind of start your own farm around if you want. There's another sell point over here in the corner. Looks like mostly grass fields up in the north. So yeah, starting out, you have all grass fields except for field 35, which field 35 you could sell. So I mean, if I got on this map, I would probably end up selling all this and moving somewhere else. If I'm just going to be honest. If this is a placeable area here, that's awesome. Sheep pasture. Again, what else do we miss? Horse pastures down there, horse paddock down there. Yeah, I think that's about everything. The train, I'm not sure where that runs around. So how we're going to look about this, we'll probably look around here, and then we'll probably shoot over here, take a look at this. I kind of want to see what that is, so we might shoot down and take a look at that. But that's kind of how we're sitting, and then we'll kind of go from there. But so just a few sell points, nothing over the top. You have a lot of starting equipment, which we'll go into in a second. You start off with $100,000, no loan, no animal pens at this point, because you don't have any animals in them. There's lots of contracts, so lots of contract work is available for you. If we go into the store here, we'll go to the garage to take a look at the tractors and various equipment we have. So you start off with the Massey Ferguson 5613. Which is 130 horsepower. You have the favorite 511C, which is 115. That can be upgraded, I believe, as well. That can be, and I'm sure a lot of these might have upgrades and whatnot. But the John Deere 6135M, that's gonna have 142 horsepower. You also have the New Holland TX32, which is a pretty standard starting combine, pretty standard pickup to start off with, which is nice to have those. You have a decent trailer, a TDK 1600 from Farm Tech. You also have the header for your New Holland TX32. Then you have a small plow, small cultivator. You have a small seeder, but it's a direct drill, which is really nice to have. Then you have a solid fertilizer spreader. You have a slurry spreader, which is awesome, as well as a mower, a tedder, which I believe, is that modded? I believe that's modded. I could be wrong about that. Then you have the Pottenger windrower, so small windrower, small tedder. Actually, that's even, I mean, that's a decent sized tedder even. There's smaller ones, I believe. Are there smaller ones? I could be wrong. I think that might be the smallest. But anyhow, then you have front loader with a silage fork, as well as a universal bucket. You have a header trailer, which you may or may not use. Probably won't use. Then you have a couple of weights. So not bad. You're doing pretty good as far as all that stuff goes. I don't know if there's any modded placeables in here. Let's see. I don't see it. It doesn't look like you own any, or you can sell any of the buildings right off. So I don't see any modded placeables, but let's just confirm that. Yeah, no modded placeables in there. I don't know if there's any modded machine or not, but yeah, so we'll take a look around the farm here. Yeah, so you have your equipments dotted about in various places. So down here you have kind of your cow setup. It looks like the cows are technically further back. It looks, at least the point on the map is further back there. So we'll take a look around there. Lots of different barn storage. Definitely a tighter, more compact. Is this is going to be where the manure is going to be, I bet. Turn on. Oh, maybe we got some issues in here, I bet. Nope, I don't know why I can't get the help menu to turn on. Oh, there we go. Well, so there just isn't anything coming up over there. Okay, well, that all makes sense now. This is interesting back here. Slurry tank, we don't want to fall in there. Because we may never get out. So anyhow, yeah, this is not a bad setup. The gates are all going to open, everything like that. I like that animation. Oh, that's kind of nifty there. That's done a little bit different. So yeah, all this stuff is sitting in here, and this gate also opens as well. And does this, yeah, you can open both these, I believe, can't you? Look like they should be able to open. Maybe not though. Maybe not. Yeah, I can't get those to open. You'd think they would open up. They look like they want to. But anyhow, that might just be the style the fences are in. So let's take a look over here. This your fuel is right here. I'm trying to figure out where, oh, this is by your fuel right here, maybe. Maybe that's your fuel. What is this here? Oh, here's your sleep point right here. So in case you're tired, there's your sleep point. Chickens, you have chickens on here, right? Don't you? No, I'm thinking of the other one, aren't I? Yeah, over here's got the chicken, so nothing else up here. But oh, it's my dog barking in the background if you can hear that. All right. If we can't get around to this section over here, perfect. So lots of storage over here for you. This kind of goes out to your two fields, 41 and 42. And I do want to check something with the grass fields. Are they actually? It says that they're fields. I'm not sure if they would be fertilizable or not. It kind of indicates they would be, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So don't quote me on that. If they are or they are not, I'm not 100% sure. But I think we have stuck down here. There we go. Walk around, make sure there's nothing over this way. So a little path that goes back out again up to 42 here. So maybe you can't get to 41 and 42 at the same. Yeah, it looks like they got separate little paths and gates. So I know some people with this will drive crazy. They're like, oh, it's another tight map. But I mean, you can't knock them for the detail. The detail on here is fantastic. And this goes to 43, which you do not own at this time. How much is that one to buy if you wanted to buy that one? You zoom in here. You have to buy the whole section. So, but that's only 109,000 for that. So that's not too bad at all. I mean, field prices in general, we don't really look at that. So there are some large fields on here, but field prices, I mean, they're clustered together. So, I mean, there's some that are more expensive. Or like that's pretty expensive down there. But again, you're getting a couple really large fields. So it just kind of varies. There's not any square fields really on here. A couple that are more squared off maybe than others, but nothing super square. So if you're all about hiring a worker or just setting them to do it, this may or may not be the map for you. So just be aware of that. All right, well, here we go. We can shoot back through here. Is this the cow? Yes, okay. That's your cow purchase point there. Investigate this a little bit further over here. Okay, so there's your mower out here. You got a couple of very large bunker silos, which is fantastic. I do like that when they come with bunker silos. It's very nice because I don't know if you know me, I do a lot of silage because silage is a very good way to make money. So this is going to go to field 61. Here over here we have field 60. Field 36 is kind of its own deal. It's that guy over there off in the distance. And that one looks actually, field 36 on the map shows it's a grass field, but that looks like it's going to be more along the lines of not being a grass field. So yeah, this actually looks like a legit field. So some of these may not be, but Yeah, so maybe go check them out before you have too many judgments on it. But yeah, I mean, these fields are fairly large. They don't look that big on the map, but this is a big field, guys. So this is again going to go back up towards your cows and everything like that, and lots of gates dotted around, so you should be able to access everything pretty easily. But some of these winding roads and just the effort to get to different places might be kind of tricky for some people. Like some of these, that's a massive divot there in the ground. So, but yeah, not bad. I like it. Go check out, what is this little greenery area? Oh, it's okay. This is where the road's at. All right. So yeah, now we're taking a look at that. What I am going to do is I am going to go ahead and get us a pickup truck up here, so we can start touring around from here. Yeah, and take a look at some of the stuff. Well, actually, you know what? What we'll probably do is we'll just go down to the shop and we'll work our way back up to over where the farm's at, just so I don't have to drive it all the way up. Then go from there. So I'm going to get us a pickup truck, and then I'll see you guys, excuse me, in just a little bit. All right, so this is not the store, but I was wondering where the rest of our equipment was, because we only saw a couple things up there at the other farm. So we are actually, we are down here. So we were up there at the start. So down here, all of our equipment is at. We don't own this. This is not owned, but if you wanted to buy it, this would be $90,000 for this chunk. So really not too bad. Our money's gone down because I did buy the piece of equipment that we're going to drive around the map in. But yeah, so here we are. We'll go ahead and just tour this real quick, just because this is where all of our other stuff is at. There's our John Deere and our spreader. Decent storage there. Your header and your header trailer. And then back here is, I guess, more storage, but kind of scary back there. Really is. But then you got this nice huge garage here, which I really like this. This is something that I am absolutely all for. That is such a short doorway. But we can go in here. This is crazy in here. So we can come up here, and there's like a catwalk up here, which is awesome. This is wild. I don't know what this shed would be used for. There's probably a farming purpose for it that I'm unaware of. Maybe it's just, I don't know, vehicle storage or something. But your combine is in one of those sheds there. Your plow and your cultivator over here. Over here, I don't know what's through this as well. Okay. There's your seeder. So that, okay, there's the John Deere. So that's kind of give us a reference where we're at. So we came this way. This opens out here to where your pickup truck is, which I'm not sure if there would be a sleep trigger that would show up here if you purchase this. Let's find out. I'm kind of curious. So let's go in here. We'll give us a little bit of money, more than we need. Okay, let's buy this real quick. Yes. Can we use this as a sleep trigger? I'm not seeing one, so maybe not. Let's go all the way back. Sometimes you have to get far away from it to reset it. So we'll go try that again. Yeah, I'm not having one come up. So you could get, you could get like the Alien Gym doormat mod and put it right in front of that. So, but here's your pickup here. It's red. I love it. Something a little bit different. That does block your driveway if you got that going. But there's your seeder, more storage. So we'll head back through here. This is where that little scary hallway section was through here. Stores are so short, so you have to be pretty short to go in and out of those. That must not open. Interesting. I kind of want to go find out what's on the other end of that. We'll go into here because these guys should open up. There's a door. There's one of your weights. I haven't seen the other one, so I don't know exactly where the other one might be. But wow, this thing is huge. So you might, now that I'm thinking about it, if I was to play this map, I would probably come down and buy this section and sell. I'd probably sell all this up there, bring all the equipment down here, buy this, and then maybe, you could knock out, $490. You could easily get that for, how much is that? $606. You could at least get these 4 fields down here in addition to what you had going on, and then you'd have a small grass field and then some fairly big size fields over here that you could farm on if you wanted to do that. So if you just wanted to do crops and you weren't into animals, then that would be definitely an option for you. So yeah, here is your other farm area here. How do we get out onto like a road from here? Up looks like this is going to be it. So like a long and a driveway that goes out, and it's nice that they start you off with sugar beets. Oh, just terrible. I don't have anything wrong with sugar beets, but if you're starting out, that's the last thing you want to deal with probably on a new map. So then we're back out here to the road, which we'll drive around in a second. So let's hop over to, that'll work too if we want to enter the vehicle. So here is the shop, which we'll get out and look around here. So here's your trigger to go in there. That spun me around there. Here's your money machine here if you want to go into that. Or actually, yeah, I guess you can just go, unless you go whatever. You can do everything from there. Gate out onto the roadway. So these are just going to open up. I don't think these are timed gates. Oh, come right through it. Let's see. Yeah, so they're just gates that are going to open automatically, electronically, or not automatically, excuse me, but they're going to open when you go up and click on them. Huge storage section here. If you wanted to use it down by the shop, you probably wouldn't. Yeah, I like the detail around the shop. It's not bad. This is your repair point, and here you have repair and sell. I don't like this. The reason being, if you have a very large piece of equipment that you're going to buy, which on this map, large equipment would be more difficult to have. However, there's some big fields. So like if you wanted to get some large equipment set up in some places, like you had large equipment down here for these fields, that would kind of make sense. So I got to see what these little sections are. But sorry, just squirrel. But anyhow, so yeah, I mean, that would be something that would kind of frustrate me if you're trying to work with and sell and buy equipment. So you might get like a mod to be able to do that, like the toolbox mod or something where you can set another sell point or set something else up. But yeah, so we'll head across here since we're already down here by the shop. Going to the map, we'll take a right, we'll check out this fuel point, come back up here, and we'll check out the Gateway Industrial Park sell point. So I'm heading down this way, in which we'll get our, oh, not that, we'll get the Farmer Cop map tours open up there. So fantastic. Thank you, Kyle, for that. I say that every time, but it is wonderful. And I'll keep us pretty zoomed out, and I'll keep the mini map on just so we can see what's going on. So here's your fuel point. They got hazard boxes in there, which is, some people that'll drive crazy, but I believe you can turn those markers off. I know some maps you can, some you can't. I don't see it in here, but of course I could be wrong. So yeah, we'll actually do switch to trains, because we're going to want to go look at the trains in a second here. So yeah, this comes down, and then this is just going to keep going and loop around into kind of nothing. So we're not going to head back down that way. So we're going to flip around here, make a U-turn, drive through a little fuel point here. All right, and then we will head up this way, and we will head over and check out, what is this? Gateway something or other sell point. But I do like you have room to kind of, well, maybe I say that, but yeah, you got enough room to kind of turn around and move around in here, so that's kind of nice. So this is the Gateway Industrial Park. If we go into here, Gateway Industrial Park is going to buy wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, potatoes, and sugar beets, which looks like you have several points for those, which is kind of nice. Sometimes you only have one, so you're just kind of waiting for a good price at the one. Then they're also going to take sugarcane, eggs, milk, so basically quite a bit of stuff, which is nice. So, oop, don't do that. There we go. Okay. So from here, we've seen this section. I think what we are going to do, we won't take a look at this because I'm sure it's going to be similar. Well, we'll take a look at that one so we don't have to look at that one, but we'll head out. We're going to head up this way, and I think we're going to check out the Fisherman Pub, the Animal Dealer, the Sawmill, and then I kind of want to know what that is too. Just these little things that are just little curiosities around the map. And then I'll probably cut you guys out while I drive back up this way, and then we will head up this way, check out the horse paddock, this section here. We want to drive down here. Let's check out this real quick, just because we're already down here. Well, no, because we'll probably want to drive down and drive through that section anyway. Sorry, I'm so just indecisive with these maps because I want to make sure I can get everything. Some maps are easy because they just kind of loop around in a nice easy loop and allow you to see everything and kind of show off the whole map, but some don't work out that way. But all is well. So we'll head up this way here. Well, this is going to bridge over that main road, which is kind of cool. I do like when they do. Oh, it's not even the road. That's the railroad track. So there we go. Okay, so that is the railroad track around. So that's nice that we know where that's at. I'm curious to see what is this through here, kind of what that looks like. I don't know if that's a road or something or a cliff. I don't know, but we'll take a look at it when we get closer. Let's actually tab over. Since we're here talking about the railroad, let's tab until we get to the train. Here we are. Okay. Your train is going to have your different various points to move stuff around. So we're right here. Well, looks like it has all the stuff, but I don't see any way for you to load the train, so it might just be kind of decorative, but we can slow her down if we want to. But is it just gonna, I wonder actually if we just drive through, since you normally can't enter these. I don't know. I don't see anywhere else it's gonna go. So let's get this guy going. We'll go ahead and see what happens when we go into the tunnel here, or if it just crashes the game. Who knows what's gonna happen. But I am a little bit curious. So far, interesting. Okay. Here we go, I guess. So yeah, it looks like we're looping around the outside of the map. I don't know. Oh, is it just going to turn us around? I'm looking at the map in the corner here to see where we're kind of at. All the way zoomed out as far as now we're going under the map, so I bet you it just loops around, but we will get out of there. Interesting. That's an interesting function there. So if you wanted to, you could ride the train under the map and around back over to the other side. So that's definitely something unique there. All right, here's another sell point for us. Looks like there's another ATM money machine set up there. This one's, again, easy to turn around. I do like that because on this map, you may end up doing a lot of crops or high quantities of crops. So this is the Fisherman Pub, which they are going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, potatoes, sugar beets. They're also take sugar cane, eggs, and milk. So basically the same thing as the Gateway Industrial Park, which is also going to be the same thing as the Mole Valley, which if we look in the map, Mole Valley's up here, which is kind of nice to have this, the sell points a little spread out. I mean, you don't have a whole lot going on over here for these fields, so you got a little bit to travel, but it's not too bad. So yeah, here's this sell point. And again, the fields are deceptively small, I think, on the map. I think they're actually really nice sized fields. So it's not just a bunch of small fields, which I think is nice. We'll try to cut off some cars here and get back out into traffic. All right, will this pass? There's a lot of traffic on this map. Like, this is pretty heavy traffic for a map, which some people that'll frustrate, but it kind of does add a nice kind of realistic feel to it. Oop, we're gonna have a gate here at the animal dealer, so we'll probably just, we'll hop out, we'll walk around. How about that? Get some exercise, if you will, some virtual exercise. I do like this stuff like this. This is nice here. I can't go in there, but that's kind of nifty there. You kind of got like the animal auction point. This gate opens. Fantastic. Storage if you really wanted it, but let's find out where your buy point is. Looks like it's going to be back here. And right here, perfect. So there you have it. There is your buy point, and it loops around here. So you could drive all the way around again, which is really nice that they do that. So you can bring larger trailers and whatnot pretty easily in. And again, this gate is also just going to open up for you. There that gate goes. We'll back up. Oh, early missed our truck. All right. We'll continue on this way. The sawmill is going to be out this way, so we'll go take a look at that. Yeah, just nice detail on this map. It really is kind of nice. There's the castle up there. That's what that section is up there. We'll have to go look at the castle. That's just too cool. But a left down here is going to get us to the sawmill. I'm not sure if there's a gate there that opens or closes or not, but it doesn't look like it. So wood chip sell point probably right there, which there should be one, right? I mean, they've been pretty good about hazard boxes on this to not have a wood chip sell point. Yeah, so it says so at the sawmill. So it might be there. I'm assuming it's going to be there. That's kind of what we would guesstimate. But then there's your small section here to sell logs with the trigger point here. So that is nice. Let's go drive up and take a look at that castle. We just have to. That's just so freaking cool. We have to go take a look at that. It's not every map you get a castle on, but you know, what is it, Felsburn, that has a castle on it, but still. Nifty. Oh, actually, Sandy Bay has a castle on it too, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. There's probably a few maps out there actually that have castles on them, but holy cow, look at that hill. Oh, some of you are like, this doesn't matter for the map, which, yeah, I know it really doesn't, but it's a nice bit of detail. But anyhow, there you have it. There's the castle. Oop, very good out of that. So we're over here. What I am going to do now is I'm going to drive the vehicle back over. Yeah, I'll drive us back over to here, and then so we'll drive us back down to here, and then we'll shoot up and take a look at those two guys. And then I think we'll head... okay, there's a road that connects up there. And then we'll head down here, take a look at this section through here, and head back up over to here. So that's kind of the plan. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, and we're getting close here. This is one entrance to the horse area through there. So we're going to go ahead and hang a left here. I do like that. They got all the different stuff for you to mess around with the horses, all the different training jumps and what have you. So here is the main entrance to the horse area. All right, we'll hop out of here. So this looks like this is probably gonna be, yep, we're gonna buy horses. I don't think this is anything special. No, okay, I don't think it is. Does this close? This may not close, but that's okay, I suppose. All right, and does this open? No. This one's gonna open though. There we go. Yeah, so here's your horse pen through here. And there's all that other stuff dotted about out there. This gate does open as well. Yep, there we go. Okay. Anyhow, yeah, so we'll go take a look up at, what is it next? Gosh, I can't even remember now. We'll take a look up here at the pig enclosure. So this horse section here, you can buy this. It comes with these two fields. It's $615,000. So that is fairly pricey if you want to do horses with the in-game setup. But yeah, just be aware of that. Very pricey. They do have a nice setup over there for the horses, though. And here we are going under the train tracks this time. I do like that. This nice detail in that archway there. Fantastic. All right, and here is the big area. Hop out and walk around for this one. Again, I don't think these are going to be sleep triggers if you buy the land here or whatever the case may be, but and some of the stuff that's kind of the parked cars and whatnot is going to drive some people over the edge, but if it's there. Yeah, so open that up. Pig enclosure over here, water's in here. I'm not sure where the buy point or anything of that nature is, but yeah, here is your pig enclosure. So there you have it. And actually, while we're up here, you know what? I think we are just going to head straight up this way and then go over there and then hook back around and then check out all this stuff as we go down here. Because we'll head up here and we'll take a look at the sheep pen in that area right there, which I think is just going to be a placeable area. But I could be wrong. And there's different gates and stuff here to go to the other fields. That one looks like it has wheat or barley, some sort of a grass or grain or something growing in there. But yeah. Get back out here. See if we can't get to our truck. Oop. There's like a collision there. Yeah, so careful of that. There's a collision right there. Some might drive some of you over the edge, but that would really bother me. All right, we'll hop back in here. We will back out. Nice detail, though. You really can't knock them on the detail. There is a lot of nice detail here. Just maybe not everyone's cup of tea. So just be aware of that. All right, we'll loop around. Ooh, very windy road here. Yeah, some of these roads are a little bit tight, so I can see why you're going to need header trailers and various trucks and whatnot to get stuff through to, you know, make sure it's all good and set to go. But yeah, this does look like a nice big placeable area. So we'll go up here. The entrance is going to be right here. We'll just drive around it. Oh, I thought we were going to be able to drive around it. Are these all collisioned? Okay, no, they're not. If they're all collisioned, it'd probably drive some of you crazy. But there we go. Oh, maybe. Is there a fence there? Oh, of course there is. Well, go figure. We will just we'll just hop out. I could open the gate and whatnot, but we'll just run up this way. It's giving me a little bit more speed, so we're not doing this forever. Yeah, we'll do that. 2 times speed here. Yeah, so huge placeable area here. Huge. You could set up whatever kind of farm you wanted. It's fairly flat, a little bit edged up in the corners. Heading up this way should be towards our sheep pen. Cruise up to here. And this is allegedly the sheep pen. Yep, okay, looks like it. Assuming you're gonna be able to buy them here or somewhere in this area. No trigger right now, but water and food, that's all that sheep need right there. So, all right, we'll just do this to save a little bit of time. We'll hop back in there. All right, and we'll keep driving. So, yeah, we do need to take a look at, I didn't look at this forestry area, which I should have maybe while I was out there. There's a fuel point there we didn't look at. Oh, no, we did. That's the farm. I was about to say there's a fuel point we missed. But no, so that goes right out to that section there. But when we head out, we'll probably go take a look at that one just so you can kind of get an idea of what the forestry areas are going to kind of entail and kind of look like. So I do apologize. This is going to be a little bit longer of a map tour. But yeah, this is one of your fields you start off with on the left here. And that's the main farm coming up on the left there that you kind of start off owning. You own this field on the right. This is that road that we looked at earlier. So we'll head up here. And we'll hook around this way. We looked at all this, right? Yeah, we went across the road. It's interesting how that's just, you know, the road just cuts right through the farm as if the farm's kind of expanded over time, which is nifty. So it looks like a small placeable area there. Very, very interesting, but if there's a small placeable area there for something you might want to put. Yeah. don't know what to think about that, but it's there. Yeah, these are kind of your grass fields and your grass sections or whatever, or what have you. So kind of a different feel up here on the map than it is for the rest of it. That field looks like it could use some work, but yeah. And then down here we have a sell point, and the edge of the map is coming up right here. So hop out here, go into here. Looks like you should be able to turn around fairly easy up here, but this is Mole Valley. So we came up this way, drove across, and checked out Mole Valley. So let's go in here and take a look at Mole Valley. Mole Valley is going to buy wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane, eggs, milk, and that's it. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, actually, I'm going to go ahead and get the truck. I'm going to drive us all the way back out to here, and then once we get about here, I'll bring you back in and we'll keep working our way across the map. All right, here we are back out at the main farm essentially, and continuing forward. And there's small little awkward placeable section there if you wanted to build something small, I guess there. I'm not sure what you would put there. Yeah, not sure what you would put. Oop, not sure what you put there, but you can put something there, I suppose. Oh man. All right, this area looks interesting here. It looks like there's a forestry section there for you if you wanted to. This farm might have a little bit on it already for you set up. All right, we're gonna hop out. So chickens are gonna be right up here. Yeah, so here's your chickens. There's a section around here. Do these open or anything crazy? No. I don't know what that's gonna be a trigger for, but yep, so chickens up there. A lot of detail around here, but not a whole lot of room to move around. Some of that stuff's not going to open. Storage. Sorry, I'm going super fast now by all of it. Let's head in here. This is some interesting storage layout for you. Got campers dotted about, but this is going to be, this says chickens here. I don't know. But then again, this looks like this is going to be where all the cows and stuff are going to be down here. So, and you have a fuel point right here, maybe? Ah, right here. Very similar to or the same as the other one. Bunker silo through here. Come out here to your cow pasture, essentially. So, yeah. Interesting. This heads back up into here and hopefully back out if we can get out of here without getting stuck. But not likely. There we go. All right. So that's this farm here. So what we're going to do, we'll hop back in the truck and we're going to head this way. You just kind of curve around here, follow the landscape. Head down this. Actually, no, we want to head straight because we want to go check out that forestry bit. So that's what we're going to head next. Right, let's loop around here just because I know some of you may want to do some forestry on here, even if it's not the only thing you're to do on here, but just gotta get a feel for it so you know if it's something that, because if you're someone that likes to do just kind of a mix of farming and forestry. I mean, this isn't obviously just a forestry specific map, but is that a custom texture for that? It does look, that does look different, so that's interesting. Oop, and I crashed, so no big deal. All right, and these windy roads are gonna drive some of you over the edge, and having power poles in your fields and whatnot is also going to drive some of you over the edge. But yeah, I know it's not a map for everyone, but you can't knock on the detail. So it's very well done map. It really is. Even if it's not your style or your cup of tea, it is a very well done map. Forestry area looks pretty extreme up there. It's going to be on a hill, but of course, if you're using forestry equipment for the most part, it's pretty rugged and ready to go. So yeah, there's your forestry section. So a little bit spread out, but yeah, that's kind of to give you a feel for it. We're gonna loop around here now. So yeah, we'll just cut down here and we'll head over this way. That's just what we'll do to make our lives a little bit easier, hopefully. I always say that. I mean, look at this field though, 39. This is a massive field. What do we got growing in here? Looks like canola or oats maybe. But yeah, just a massive field. We'll head over. Hopefully we can sneak through this side. Again, here's some more forestry areas for us. So they may not be super obvious on the map, but there's actually quite a bit going on. Holy cow, that guy's... Oh, and he just drove into the earth there. All right. There's a gate here? Really? Please tell me this opens. This does not open? We're kind of like in the area where we're not supposed to be. So what we're going to do just to solve this problem. And we're going to do that, so so we can continue with the truck and it's not stuck over there. I mean, I probably could have driven around somehow, but that's okay. That was just easier. Oh, this is interesting. It looks like you kind of have like a bunker silo that's already kind of set up as if it's got stuff in it. I don't know if you can do anything with this or not. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's purely for decorative. But then you have two large, just massive. It's kind of hard to turn around back here if you're, yeah, that's gonna be difficult to kind of move around back there if that's what you're trying to do. But yep, this is gonna be your barn cell point. Am I correct there? Yes, barn cell point's right here, which we'll talk about what that's gonna have for you. Spinnery is gonna be right over. Nope, just kidding. It's gonna be over on the other side. Maybe if I can even find it. Well, here is the BGA, the digester, which this big area here tells me you're not gonna have to tip it all the way up in there. And then it looks like your digestate storage is gonna be right here. Yep, the trigger box there. So getting to the spinnery aspect of this, there's a lot of detail back here that you're probably never gonna see if you don't go back there. I don't know where this darn spinnery is. I'm gonna get stuck if I go in here, aren't I? Hop out and try to access this from a whole nother angle here. This is a spinnery? This must be it. There's not only a trigger point, but this must be the spinnery cell point here. So, all right, obviously the spinnery, or excuse me, the barn is going to take your silage, your grass, your hay, your straw. So there it is for you. Spinnery is going to take your cotton and your wool, which is pretty typical. And, well, the BGA, if you owned it, is going to take, you know what, let's see what the BGA takes. I'm just curious because it can change kind of map to map. Get us some more money. Go to here, let's purchase that. Yes. Okay, let's go look in here at the menu because sometimes they take different stuff. So, biogas plant. Any surprises? Okay, yeah. So you can sell slurry. You can sell slurry and manure, not slewer. Here if you wanted to. So let's check out the map one more time here. So we're gonna just kind of. Yeah, we'll finish it out. We'll just drive down here around and check out in this section down here, see what that is all about, and then we'll bring in some snow and close it out. Where is my truck? Over here blocking traffic. That must be it. Yep. Okay, perfect. All right, and this last section is just to kind of show you the countryside out here and kind of what you're going to see down here, kind of what this part of the map looks like. Where you have mostly some of your arable land here. Looks like we're gonna go under the railroad again. Another style bridge. I do like that. Kind of just changes it up. So, ooh, we're gonna try not to crash, but it's gonna probably happen. Ooh, we actually did pretty good going through there. But yeah, so here's your kind of larger fields, your more open fields. Look like you still have some grass down here, which, okay, yeah, it does show that in the map. But we gotta go down there and look and see what that dip is, or what that little section on the map is. Oh, is that a river? Oh, it looks like water down there. That's cool. That means there's probably bridges. Head over here, take a look at that. Well, this is kind of a ford where you can kind of go across here. So I guess you can make that, but here, I mean, there's a fence there, but massive fields. But anyhow, yeah, that's, yeah, we're just gonna have to turn around, huh? Is what it is. All right. Here we go. You know, it's on a farmer cop video if I don't crash 110 times. So I think we've been pretty successful with that number. Looks like this is just going to be like a village almost or something down here. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. So can we go through this? No, of course not. That's way too thick. We're just going to do this to just finish out on just a strange note here. Okay, yeah, so it is just a nice little village down here, a little section. I kind of like how I mean, it's not super. It's kind of grainy on the distance there, but it kind of gives you the impression that the world kind of keeps going on forever and ever. But yeah, there's all that for you. There's another forestry section down there, it looks like. But yeah, this is the map. So, all right. Well, if you're not worried about snow, then I appreciate you watching, and you can go ahead and click out of here by now. But sorry, this map tour is a little bit long, but lots of details in this map. So I'm going to pull in some snow, and I will bring you guys back in after I get some snow. All right, here we are with some snow on the map, so we'll take a look around here. So I'm just using the Just Snow mod, just in case you're wondering. So It may not be this thick or this deep on seasons, but yeah. Here's what the map looks like with snow on it. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it's snow. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this map tour, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. Yeah, let me know what you think of the map down below in the comments. Try to stay as positive as possible, I'll say. If you're just gonna say things just to be mean, don't leave them in the comments. But if you're like, it's not my style, but I like this and that, you know, try to be tactful about it. How about that? But anyhow, if you enjoyed, drop a like. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys, and thank you for watching.